This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Evan McPherson, and off we go here in Cincinnati. Here comes a return from the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Purdy gets it out quick to Samuel, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Niners 1st down. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down, as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. From the gun, it's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gun. Dot. 11.
Higgins sent in motion.
Dot.
On first and 10, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. He's got it! And he will score! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing is Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
To the pylon, he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Take this all the way back. 83 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Open man is Jennings. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Back to the air again is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to have it just past their 25.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
11 empty.
Higgins
11 empty.
sent in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one deep downfield for Chase. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Slot man in motion left. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll put Ayuk in motion. as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing again is Purdy. That one taken in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. And although it's just the second quarter of this one, he'll chase the points now and try to get things tied up. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for two, unable to tie this football game up. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Higgins sent in motion.
11 MT. Dot.
A first down throw for Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Dot.
On first down, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Has his man, it's Samuel. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Geno Stone with the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Man in motion here is Jennings. Purdy now on 2nd down. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners 1st down. So Kittle comes in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd down. Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
A field goal here gets you the lead, and as a head coach, if you don't have the utmost confidence in your offense, you're not even trying this.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll run here with Brown. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's a 2nd and 6.
11, 11, 11. Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11.
Burrow to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Play action. Here's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
right.
middle.
Get it done as a group.
55's Mike.
Bring it up.
Watch right. Watch right.
Watch it.